I'm just kidding. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, hello. Okay, today I'm gonna be giving you guys high school advice, okay? Now, is this advice going to be fake? No. Am I going to tell you guys what you want to hear? No. Am I gonna tell you the truth? Yes. Okay? So, high school to middle school is a big jump, okay? It's literally like going into a different world. And let's talk about the outfit of the day, okay? I have on ●ⴗⴗ pajama to represent you going into a different world. Because guess what? High school is a different world, believe it or not. Now, do not get scared about anything that I'm saying. Be happy actually that you made it this far, okay? That just means that you're progressing in life and you're going from kid to young adult. But while you're going from kid to young adult, I'm going to tell you some things to look out for so you don't make the mistakes I made. Let's start off. When you go to high school, it is very different from middle school. Middle school was fun, okay? And you were still a kid. I mean, you are technically going to be a kid still, but you're starting to mature and you're going to be in an environment with mature people. I put quotes because nobody is 100% matured yet, but they're learning to be. And so when you go into that environment, you might feel a little out of place, but guess what? You're not out of place. You're right where you need to be, because if you go in there feeling out of place, guess what? You're in the right place. That just means that your journey has started and you're ready to learn. I want to say, high school, you experience a lot of different things, such as falling in love, losing friends, making friends, find out who you want to be friends with in the future, who you want to love in the future. High school is a very learning place. When I say learning, I don't just mean math, science, and English. I literally mean learning. I'm going to give you guys some things that I went through that helped me learn through my time in high school. So let's get started. For one, if nobody told you they're proud of you today, just know I'm proud of you, okay? Congratulations. To begin with, you're coming back from a summer full of growth spurts. What I mean is that your friends are not going to look the same as what they looked the last day of 8th grade, okay? You had a growth spurt, they've had a growth spurt, you've all had a growth spurt, whether that means mentally or literally, okay? So keep that in mind, that the people you were once friends with may not be the same, okay? They grow as people, and so have you, which means it's okay if y'all end up not being friends. What's not okay is if they start to treat you badly in any type of way, or if you're not growing as fast as them, so they try to pressure you into doing things that you're not ready for. When I say this, I literally mean things such as sex or drugs. If you're not ready for that stuff, do not do it. That doesn't make you less cool or less fun than them. That just means that you know yourself as a person, which means that you will not put yourself in a predicament that you're just not ready for. When your mind and body and soul is ready to do something, it will do it. Do not push it to do something that it's not ready to do. I also want to say that although you went to middle school and you and your friends made a pact to be friends for the rest of the time, that's more than likely not gonna happen, and that's perfectly okay. I went into high school thinking that me and my friends were gonna be friends forever, but guess what? They're nowhere to be found. You know why? Because they just wasn't meant for my life, and that's perfectly fine. Some people are just not meant for you, even though they could be some of your favorite people, or even if you relate to them so much, they just are not a part of your story, and that's perfectly fine. High school is very cliquish, okay? If y'all ever watched Mean Girls, that's literally it. That's literally how high school sort of is. I mean, not as dramatic, but it is literally like that. You do have the mean girls, the mean boys. You do have the quote-unquote quote-unquote nerds. You do have the quote-unquote sporty people. You have all groups of people. It is very cliquey, okay? People are not very open to talking to people they've never talked to or experiencing things they've never experienced. And when I say that, I mean that they're not open to trying and talking to new people, okay? So when you get there, try to find your actual people and don't try to just fit in, okay? Because fitting in makes you actually not anything interesting, actually. Because when you're fitting in, you're just blending in. Just like how this whole wall is white. If I was to add a all white picture, it's just fitting in with the wall. It's not adding any type of interest or spice to what's going on, okay? I also want you guys to know that it is completely fine to like the things you like and be interested in the things that you're interested. Just because you're in high school does not mean that you automatically have to be interested into adult things. So if that means that you go home from school and play Roblox every day, then guess what? Do that. Go home from school and play Roblox every day. Go home from school and be yourself. Don't feel pressured. That's what I really want y'all to get from this, is don't feel pressured to do things you're not ready for, because you're forcing the process of growing. You cannot force a flower to grow from a seed within one day, can you? No. So in this case, you are that seed, and that seed takes time to grow into a beautiful flower or a tree. Whatever plant, okay? Many of you will fall in love in high school, and if you go into it thinking that you won't, you will. I went into high school thinking that I was never going to have a boyfriend, or I was never going to fall in love and all this stuff. But guess what? That was the opposite, okay? I actually fell deeply in love my sophomore year and all the way to my senior year, which ended really badly, okay? It did end really badly, but it was fun time. And I want you guys to know that if you end up falling in love, I cannot tell you not to fall in love. That is inhumane, but I can tell you that it is a possibility you will lose yourself. So if you find yourself in moments that it's like, I don't like this, I don't want this to be this is not my type of person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. This person is bringing me out of my body. And when I say that, I mean like, they're making you do things that you would never do. And I don't mean like in a fun way, like trying to bungee jump or something. I mean like they're making you react in ways that you would never react. And it feels unhealthy. Then that's when you need to step back and be like, okay, I have to leave this situation before it gets worse. Because things get worse before it gets better. But you can always prevent things getting really bad, okay? So please keep that in mind, that you will fall in love, and the love will feel like you're gonna have 10 kids in a backyard and all this stuff. But guess what? You're both still learning how to be human beings, which means that it is a 95% chance that he's gonna make a lot of mistakes that you will find disgusting. But guess what? Even though he made those mistakes, he's also still learning as a person. So, I mean, don't hate him, but also love yourself, which means take yourself out of that situation. I also want you guys to not try to make him happy to keep him. Because guess what? If he's not happy with who you are, then he's not meant for you. You should never have to alter your personality or the way you look or anything about yourself to please another person, because in the end of the day, that's just not something or someone that you want around you. You were made to be you, so be you. Don't try to be the next person, because guess what? The next person may not be someone who is going to make great accomplishments in life. While you being yourself, you would make those great accomplishments in life, okay? That is something that I also struggled with. I also tried to fit in to crowd and do things that I would never have done if I wasn't trying to please other people. Pleasing other people is a big thing, okay? Do not go in there trying to please anybody but yourself. You need to worry about yourself and those grades. Does that mean don't fall in love? No, because that is also worrying about yourself in a way, because you are learning. High school is a very, very educational place, and I don't just mean math and science. I literally mean life lessons. This is where you get your final testaments in life to learn who you will be for the rest of your life. This place grows you as a person, puts you through trials and tribulations as a person, so that way you know the things that you love and the things that you don't love, and you know the people that you will love and the people that you will not love. So if that means having to cry at night because he's doing horrible things to you, or because your friends are outcasting you, then that's absolutely okay, because guess what? It's all going to be worth it in the end. In the end, you're going to realize that this is not the person I want to marry. This is not the person that I want to be best friends with and go to the park with me and my kids. You're going to realize, guess what? In the end, you will succeed if you don't forget who you are as a person. If you're even watching this video, I know that you're someone who may overthink a lot. You're also someone who a very nervous person, because guess what? You want to know what you're getting yourself into before you just walk into it, which is absolutely okay. And that makes you a very, very special type of person, because not a lot of people do that. So it's absolutely okay that you're watching this video right now and you're trying to learn. I'm telling you guys real advice here. I'm not going to give you guys advice like, oh, go to class on time. Oh, you need to buy this type of pencil. No, I'm giving you real advice, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's the truth. People lose themselves in high school, or people find themselves in high school as well. You have to lose yourself to really find yourself, they say. So, yes, but I am preparing you for the things that you might lose while finding yourself. You will lose that childish feeling, but don't forget that childish feeling that you had. It's okay to lose it, of course, because you have to lose to win, but don't forget, okay? Do you think that a basketball team loses a game and then forgets all their skills? No. They lose if they keep practicing to do better. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, that you need to practice to do better. If you ever feel like you're failing, you just have to keep practicing. You just have to keep trying. There is no end until there is the end. So that means that you need to make this life what you want this life to be. And high school is the first step in really doing that, because after high school, guess what? You're now an adult all by yourself, and those friends that you was trying to impress and that boy that you was trying to make love you for you are no longer there to make these thoughts come in your head. If you're not feeling like you want to go to college, that's absolutely okay. That just means that you're destined for something else, whether that's YouTube, like me, whether that's the army or starting your own business. Whatever that is, you will find it. You do not need to know all the answers and what you want to be in life automatically. So if you take anything from this video, just take that. When you go to high school, it is very easy to lose yourself. So try your hardest just not to lose yourself. I mean, it will be hard, and you will forget that is even happening, or you won't even notice that you're losing yourself. Just like if there's like a shirt that you haven't worn in a long time, and then one day you randomly like, oh my goodness, what happened to that shirt? That's exactly what's gonna happen, because that's exactly what happened to me. I lost myself during high school and a little bit during college. Then I got out of it and I was like, oh my goodness, wait, where is Janaya? I don't know this person. But guess what? She's coming back. So if you ever lose yourself while you're in high school, guess what? You will be back. As long as you take your mistakes and your lessons and take those as blessings in disguise, and take those lessons and really learn from those lessons, okay? So when you go to high school, don't just worry about, oh my goodness, what is this fraction equaling? I want you guys to also remember and learn that you are a human, and it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to feel. It's okay to gain and lose friends. It's okay to feel like okay, I think I outgrown this friend group, or I think I outgrown this style, or I think I outgrown this type of music. It's okay to outgrow stuff, and it's okay to find new things that you love, because guess what? That is what being a human is. You're losing to love. You're losing things to learn what is meant for you. So have a nice first day of school. If you're up watching this late at night because you're nervous for the first day of school, which I used to do that all the time, and like I said, it just says who you are as a person, and that's great. Or if you're just watching this just to watch this, have a nice day, a nice night, a nice morning. And if nobody told you that they're proud of you, guess what? I'm proud of you. Love you guys so much. Bye.
We go on and on again, go on to the end. What we wanna do on and on again.